On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andrew Kashner will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Andrew Kashner, big guy, big arm. You know, he's been the guy that everybody's wanted to get their hands on. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 220 pounds. Hard thrower, 95 to 97. Good sink, good slider, decent changeup. He's yet to put it all together, but if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough to hit.
Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Kashner, or just Cash for short. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Line drive to left. Santander is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Travis, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Hero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Hero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here's Justin Smoke now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Yonhervis Solarte.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down, so a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Scorched to third, reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3. Jays 0. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jay Happ will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds, has really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff, good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Sliders in for a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Missed with a breaking ball. Tim Beckham waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
In now for the O's, Tim Beckham. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Happ, a 6'5" left-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. Still no score. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with the double in the ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
A little bouncer. Cashner gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Missed with a slider.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He swings and he grounds it to short. Taken in by Machado. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Mark Trumbo now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 1 hit in 19 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Luis Sardinas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A fastball that just misses inside. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Maley gathers, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Cashner's ready. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Mancini. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 20, John.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santander waits on it. And that's the third out. Danger averted following the two-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now in the box, Caleb Joseph, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming, here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here's Tulowitzki at short. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, left fielder.
So with one away, let's take a look at the Orioles' upcoming schedule here to see what's coming up the next 7 days here on MLB The Show. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's Donaldson down at third. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ray Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he misses there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Now ball line softly down the right field line. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And there's ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Steve Pearce now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cashner pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. This is in the air to left field. Santander is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to third. He's got it to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Hernandez, the runner at first with two gone. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tim Beckham.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Popped up. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Luis Sardinas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pilar's there. And that's the third out. Orioles strand a couple. It remains 1-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Pilar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. A ball and 2 strikes.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jan Herbert.
Digging in and looking for more, Jan Herbert Solarte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That misses. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike one. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. To third. One away.
He's out. Now batting, catcher, Caleb Joseph.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Popped him up. Maley has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0. Santander, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's in there. 3-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A high fastball is in there.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready once again, Steve Pearce. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
Left fielder, Steve Pearce.
Kashner gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Machado is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The next 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Trey Mancini. And he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ball 1. That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pilar's there, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 1, Tim Beckham.
Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. Hit high and deep to right center. Hernandez is in pursuit. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
In now for the O's, Manny Machado. He's single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. And guys, 7th inning already.
For Toronto, catcher, Luke Maile. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 35, Brad Rock.
Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. It's 1-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's just 1 for 6. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Mancini right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles 0. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's singled in 2 trips.
For the Orioles, center fielder, Adam Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. One down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Ready now for Baltimore, Mark Trumbo. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Luis Sardinas.
Ready for another shot now, Luis Sardinas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pilar moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Pops this one up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, he's just 2 for 12. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here it comes on 0-2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rickards under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 2-0 Toronto. At the plate, Caleb Joseph, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, Caleb Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Tulowitzki at short, right to him. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. Anthony Santander the next to bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort. For him to this point. Jonathan Scope will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Travis ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Manny Machado now. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. We've played 8 full. Toronto leads this one 2-0. Jonathan Scope will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field,
Michael Gibbons enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Michael Gibbons.
So coming to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. Colby Rasmus is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 28, Colby Rasmus.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Givens, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he fouls this one off. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. from the stretch. And that one right down Main Street. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Rasmus, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw to third. And no shot for Rasmus. He's in safely at third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Luke Maile, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Luke Maile becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now back. Batting, Devin Travis, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Tulowitzki, the runner at third. Hernandez at second. Pilar at first. One gone. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. He'll come home with it, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Mancini is over to take a look. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Jays are out in front, 3-0. Digging in, Adam Jones. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Hernandez. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up now, Colby Rasmus. He's their last shot here with 2 away. In the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Chasing after it is Pilar, but this will land out there just foul. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jay Happ earns the win, his 2nd. Andrew Kashner is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jay Happ.